Good day, class. It's good to have you here for week number 3. We're going to get into some really deep issues here this week. Week number 2 was talking about a pretty deep and complex issue like the Trinity and who God is. And this week, we're even going to go deeper with how is our relationship with God affected by sin, brokenness. How do we interact with God based around that brokenness or based upon our pre-assumptions about Him? So that's what the E-lessons, that's what Dr. Brighton is going to get at this week. And so it's one thing to say this is kind of how God is. It's another thing to say this is how we see God through our lens. And if we say that lens is broken or fractured or sinful, if you will, then what does that mean for that dialogue about God? So we're just getting deeper into that idea of theology, or building off of week 1 even. It's like, how do we do theology and all that kind of good stuff. And also, you might notice that week 3 discussion forum doesn't have a description to it because it is based upon the E-lessons and the readings. Whatever kind of tripped you this week in the E-lessons, or even from the readings, it's all open season for that, guys. So just start the discussion. And this is a great week. I love you guys' discussions. It's been great to interact with them and see them. But be fearless in those discussions. If something inspired you, that's great. But I'm really looking for stuff that challenged you. I'm really looking for stuff that you say, maybe I don't agree with, or it really confuses me, or those kind of things. So be fearless in sharing that and asking for other people's opinion about that. It's like, did that confuse you? Did that frustrate you? Or did you see it in a completely different light? So keep doing those discussion forums. You guys are just doing awesome. All y'all are doing so good with that. And the theological reflection essays and the reflection papers all been really good as well. But again, remember the theological essays are getting deeper. It's probably a more formal paper, if you will, where the reflection is almost like a journal entry. You can look at it that way. Still a paper, but it's a little bit more informal. So I'll be grading it that way as well. Just if you're wondering how I'm interacting with that, or if there's ever any questions with that, please let me know. And of course, this week we also continue with Lee Strobel, and we get deeper into the whole New Testament and the Gospels foundations, and we get deeper into some of those questions of gospel authority and eyewitness accounts and all that kind of good stuff. So all sorts of good stuff waiting for us here in week 3. I've also just went ahead and made visible not only week 3 but week 4 as well, because I know some people like to work ahead, and as we get deeper into the semester, I'm like, I'm totally okay with you guys working ahead, but I don't want you to work ahead more than a week ahead. So I went ahead and made week 4 available. So if you guys want to work ahead a little bit, please do, but not too far ahead, especially with the discussions, because I want those to be in real time as well. So if you want to get those theological essays out of the way, or the reflections out of the way, I totally get that, and get those going. But the discussions, try to wait until that week that's happening. So again, if there's any questions or concerns about this week or what we're doing, please let me know. Shoot me an email. It should be okay. So I hope you guys have a blessed week. I hope all these deep conversations are doing something, are intriguing to you. And again, I'm here if you need me anytime. So have a great week, guys.